What's up, guys? Alright, we're back with another fun topic. The last two videos were a little more serious, so time to switch it up. And you know what that means. Get ready for your Twitter fingers. Put it in the comments down below. We are ready to get roasted on this one because at this point we just expect it.
I'll get that Vaseline ready, man, for that that roasting that we got, man. 120 comments deep. But I mean, it goes with the channel. Ball talk deep. I might as well roast
talk deep about ball.
Yeah, for real.
So we will respond to the comments, guys, and like I said, we'll do a response video to all of them if y'all down.
And for this one, I am expecting no less than 150.
Yeah.
Roasting comments. And dislikes. If not, y'all let me down.
Valentine's is gonna be hard for her when there's all those comments come roaring in.
Like a permanent trip to Spain without the S, man. All right. But anyways, let's bring it back right now.
Speaking of Valentine's Day weekend,
great transition.
Right when All-Star Weekend is pulling up, so it's only right that we talk about all these all-stars that Sports Center wanted to talk about, and especially moving forward these upcoming 2 weeks, guys, we will have a bunch of all-star related NBA star topics. I totally chopped that up, but y'all know what I mean.
Absolutely.
And you got any plans for Valentine's Day?
Well, it's my birthday the day before, so I'm probably gonna turn up and then I'm a blast Marvin's room, on Valentine's Day.
Yo, Drake will blast it with you, bro.
Yeah,
Drake will blast it with you.
Yeah, I'll just blast it.
Although, Drake, if you drop that Take Care 2 on us,
all right,
I will be forever grateful.
But, okay, as we see in the graphic right over here, we got these three, not three, well, yeah. We got
two trios.
Okay, yeah, that little tongue twister over here. We got KD, James Harden, Kyrie Irving in the first part. Then we got Draymond Green, Klay Thompson, finally back. I'm so happy that he's back.
Yeah.
And Steph Curry. So out of these trio, both squads healthy, who do you got?
All right. Let me preface by saying, if we're talking about individual talent, I think obvious. We know who takes it.
Yes.
But if we're talking, and SportsCenter put it, who has the better trio, meaning playing as a team, as a core, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Things kind of switch up because one trio has won 0 championships. The other trio has won 2, 3?
One. Without KD, they won 1.
Okay, without KD, but with KD, it's still the same
3.
The same 3 people were part of that core plus the KD, which
yeah.
I agree, it gives a chance. But all right, say we take KD out of the equation. All right, 1. But we've seen these 3 also play together.
I'm just addressing that because I know people are gonna address that.
No, that's true. And so basically, what we're pointing out is we're thinking about team chemistry and core chemistry between each trio, and that's why you already know where I'm gonna go with this. I got the Warriors on this one, man. You got Klay and Steph in the backcourt with Draymond playing Hall of Fame defense with his Hall of Fame logic of the game and IQ of the game. Come on, man.
Yeah, man. Look, this.
Who you got?
Same thing, man. The Warriors. They have been together for more, I think about 7 or 8 years per se.
Yeah, dude.
They have
8, 9 maybe.
They have gone through multiple playoff battles. Trials and tribulations. Their ups, their downs. Now,
wait. Let me say something. And it's not just longevity. It's also like when you see them play together. Because even when these 3 play together, it's like Warriors in general have a better system inputted than Nash has inputted for Brooklyn.
Now, I will tell you this. In the short time that we have seen KD, James Harden, and Kyrie together, healthy, I know right now they're going through a bad stretch, but in the good stretches, they look close to unstoppable.
Yeah.
When it comes to that.
All right, well, here's something I'm thinking. Do you want to say anything else?
No.
All right, then we're thinking about both sides of the ball.
So they got Klay. Klay can stop you on both sides of the ball. They got Klay and Draymond.
Those are top tier defenders when they're at their peak or when they're in the zone. Now Klay, obviously, we're gonna wait to see if he comes back better than ever or like as good as ever.
Yeah, so far so good.
Yeah, and give it more time, gets his feet wetter and all that good stuff. If they were to play, say we're not playing a 5-on-5, say we're playing a 3-on-3. Which a lot of times is funner than a 5-on-5, especially if we're playing a pickup game.
Especially on 2K.
Like, Kyrie and Steph kind of cancel each other out on the defensive end. Like they whatever. And Kyrie did make that shot on Steph, whatever.
That too, hey.
Klay and Harden. I'm sorry, guys. Harden ain't stopping Klay, but Klay is stopping Harden or slowing down Harden. Remember, when we're talking about superstars, when we say stopping, more than that, we're talking about like slowing down. Mm-hmm. And then Draymond and KD.
KD's obviously better than Draymond.
Oh yeah. And even defensively, I mean, it's not like Draymond is some offensive juggernaut.
Nah, man. I mean, last year he was averaging a triple single.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But Draymond will clamp down on KD and slow him down. And then you can also switch between Klay and Draymond, between Harden and KD, and then leave the two little sized men over at the top of the key. So for me, I think it's just like, I don't want to say it's obvious, because like I said, if we're talking about individual talent, even then it's a lot harder to. The only one that's an obvious one is obviously KD over Draymond any day. Mm-hmm. But Klay and Harden, yes, Harden has made more individual strides in his career, but he's also been the franchise leader. Oh yeah, I've had friends tell me that like, oh, if Klay had his own team, this and that, I think he could take over. I've never fully agreed with that, because I think Klay, to me, he's the peak Robin. He is as good as and he knows it, or I think he prefers it. Mm-hmm. I think he could handle his own team if he was a franchise leader. Of course. But that's what I'm saying. Like, in terms of, if you're gonna compare numbers, if you can come at me with that bullshit, like, Klay didn't have that opportunity. You know what I mean? He had a guy named Steph Curry, the all-time three-point god in NBA history, by his side. Mm-hmm. So he never got to show that out. So for me, they're basically the same. I would actually pick Klay over Harden, personally. Klay more consistent. Klay better defense. Klay better off the ball player.
Better in the locker room.
And better in the locker room. And then between Steph and Kyrie, I love Kyrie. I was a bigger fan of him back in the day than I am now. Not that I'm not a fan, but in terms of basketball, because I love what Kyrie does off the court to an extent. Like, I vouch that he, all about the individualistic beliefs and whatever. He stands for his beliefs.
Of course. Hey, he's following through with it, man. Yeah. Respect.
Curry, come on, man. Like I said, 3-point god. He literally the 3-point god.
The Kyrie's a handles guy.
And yes, but that's where I'm like, yo, but
and
Steph got handles. Steph got one of the most underrated handles.
And Kyrie's pretty good from three as well.
And then he is, but Steph is also good at taking it in. He might not finesse his way the same way Kyrie does, and Kyrie definitely can find windows that Steph might not. But Steph ain't no chump, and I hate when people say like, oh, his handles aren't that good or they're weak. Like, bro, they're not. They're not. And also, we're talking about a point guard, a true point guard. I'm going with Steph over Kyrie any day. I think Steph has a better vision on the court, and he's a better floor general, and he can see passes that I think Kyrie doesn't see as well. Mm-hmm. And I don't know if it's because Kyrie doesn't see him as well, or because Kyrie is so ton of vision about his offensive game that he's kind of not paying attention to it as much as a la Steph.
Okay, so if we're going by, I guess to change things up a little bit, teams wise, let's say they're both healthy, the both trios, and both teams are meeting up and both teams are healthy.
The trio.
Who would you have winning in a potential finals matchup? The Warriors or the Nets? They're healthy.
Oh, with their team right now is set up?
Healthy.
Warriors. Because in terms of intangibles, they have not played enough together, and Nash is a much less experienced coach than Steve Kerr, and Wiggins is an all-star. I mean, Warriors got a squad.
That's a surprising, man. That speaks about their organization, man. Yes. The fact that they made Wiggins, like when he was in Minnesota or any other places, man, he was like, whatever, just have it, man. That guy's like.
But it's also the role. Like, I didn't say this about Wiggins, but I forgot who. I was like, they're gonna excel, because some people excel better in Robin or third tier type of roles. You know what I mean? Because that's just a better fit for you. You just have to be very self-aware. And then Wiggins, I think Wiggins is kind of like a Simmons. That franchise leading and franchise face pressure doesn't do well for him, as we've noticed. At least what Wiggins proved to us in Minnesota. So I think that's also a big part of that. But then, like you said, like Warriors organization, the way that they strategize, the way that they run, not just on the court, but run their organization off the court. You know what I mean?
Of course.
So, and then he's surrounded by these geniuses of basketball. Like Klay Draymond and Steph, I can confidently say that they're geniuses of the game, especially Draymond and Steph. But even Klay, like, I don't even know why I even say, because they really all three are, like, they know the game better than most people. And then Draymond especially, Draymond sweats the shit I feel. And also shout out to Draymond, because you saw what he said about Ja, right?
Yeah. Ja's creeping up right up there.
Had to bring that up for all you fucking pussies talking shit about the ranking. Luka. Yo. Look, we even said it in the video. We're not saying Luka, whatever. I'm not even gonna get into it.
It's like the same thing that we're saying right over here, man. We acknowledge that the top trio over here, they're the better individual talent.
Listen to how we're articulating it.
Better individual talent. But hey, man, y'all motherfuckers.
Situations.
Y'all motherfuckers are stubborn. So it's all good.
Probably not even listening to the whole video.
He's like, oh, I already cut it off already. Like, already in the 2-minute mark.
Time to comment.
Babe, it's all good, man. That's still good for the YouTube algorithm. So I appreciate you.
But look, to answer your question, I think I would have the Warriors. Because I think also with pressure and mounting and stuff. I mean, as of this recording, the Sixers, the Nets have lost 6 straight.
Yeah, 6 straight.
I didn't see what Kyrie said, but I remember there was something about, like, it was a lame excuse. I saw a headline about that, but I saw what Harden said.
I blame COVID for this.
And if these 3 start having differing opinions, or just 2 out of 3 have differing opinions on how the team should handle, failures and L's and all that, hey, that's gonna fuck them up when it comes to the playoffs. It is messing with their head, gonna mess with them in the locker room, and that's something that is very valuable, because all 6 of them have talent. You know what I mean? Every person in the NBA has talent.
I think they're gonna end up figuring it out.
You think so?
Yeah.
Over the rounds? I don't know, man.
Right now, it's good that they're going through this right now.
I mean, if they were to reach the finals, that means that for the most part they did figure it out. But then you're going against a Warriors team that been figured it out, and like you said, 8, maybe 9 years together now.
Don't sleep on the Suns.
Well, you said if they were, who would you have?
Look, assuming they make it to the finals, man, I think the Nets finally got their shit together. All the turmoil that they already got. And KD's gonna be motivated as fuck to like show he can win a championship. He will be motivated as fuck.
He would definitely be the Finals MVP.
And KD out of all these 6 players is the best player out of all those 6.
Facts.
So him by himself, he can definitely push the tables to his favor.
7 games, couple maybe 2 of them. At least one Harden has one of those little weird ass Harden slumps.
To make it very clear, if they fix their chemistry issues, the Nets can win the championship.
To the moon.
There we go. Unlike crypto, that's just going to the fucking...
We gotta do a contender on the Nets.
Alright, but guys, let us know what you guys think in the comments. I know you guys are definitely going to comment. Who do you guys have healthy? The Nets or the Warriors, and why? Regardless of the answer...
No, now Nets or Warriors. Who's the better trio?
Exactly, my bad.
KD, Harden, Kyrie, or Dre, Klay, and Steph? And who's got the better podcast? Draymond or KD? I don't know if KD really has it. He's very inconsistent. And Draymond's interview though on I don't know if you've seen clips of it on JJ Redick's podcast was pretty dope.
That's a superior podcast.
Yeah, every time Draymond, long shot, bro. Yeah. But every time Draymond speaks in an interview, I listen, and it's a lot of gems. He's a wise guy.
Absolutely.
in both ways. He can be a wise guy, he can be a smart ass, but he's also a smart guy.
Yeah. Definitely. Either way, guys, appreciate all the love and the hate. You guys already know. Facebook, Twitter, TikTok, Instagram, all podcast streaming platforms. And we'll catch you guys soon. But for now,
take care.